I'm going to trade a market from my strength sheet today, just to show you how it works. And a warm welcome to one and all. And for those of you who have not seen me before, my name is Langers, and I am the overgrown child, onk onk, that is the Scruffy Trader. What I'm trying to do is kind of put trading in the real world. Maybe show you a trick or two along the way. So if that sounds good, please click the little like button, smash the subscribe, because it genuinely helps, and I'll crack on. So what am I banging on about today? Well, I'm going to look at a market that I don't trade that often. It's not really one of my bread and butter markets, and a bread and butter market is sort of something like cable, euro, dollar, pound, JPY. I look at those every day, regardless of whatever the conditions are, because I know they move every day. But because there's a multitude of pairs out there, it's very difficult to go through them to find something that is tradable. Now, I do it through a spreadsheet, and you've often seen me do that. And if you bear with me, I'll start pulling it up. This is the market I'm looking at today. And the spreadsheet in question is this. And it's something I make up every day. I do, if you bear with me, post it each morning in the Discord group. I work out the Scruffy strengths. So it's all the Forex strength goes there. So there's the same sheet. And what I also do is I tell the guys what I'm looking at within it on that day. And then it's up to if they want to trade it or use it. And then if you're not seeing this before, it's a Discord group where we chat about anything from indices to music to amuse ourselves while we're waiting for trades. Lots of Forex. And of course, I put in my trade ideas pretty much each day as well. So it's a good format. But this particular sheet that I'm looking at, it does exactly what it says on the tin. It filters down the markets I'm looking at, but you have to be able to read it. And it's built up over a couple of days, and it tells me the strongest, the weakest. It also tells me the rate of change, which is probably more important than the weakest and strongest. Reason being is it's actually showing you the ones that are moving. Now I want to see them moving in opposite directions, because you can have the CAD and the JPY, which is here, and it filters it into this box as the strongest and weakest. But if you look at them here, they're actually pretty close together, and they're moving in the same direction. So it's a little bit difficult. It's not a direction picker, but it's a good stock picker, or product picker rather. And you work your way through it. Now I've worked my way through it, and I've ended up with the Swissy JPY, which is what we are looking at right here. And why is that? Because when I look at this sort of market, there's the Swissy, and there's JPY. They're moving away from each other. But also, the Swissy is very strong, and the JPY is quite weak. Now, if I can't find a signal, I'll then look at the next one in, which is the Swissy US, because again, it's a little bit stronger than the yen, but they are moving poles apart again. So I've got two markets that I can look at. They're not quite ready at the moment, but that's what I've used that for. But this one's pretty close. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to start looking to mark this out, because you can see the drive up. If I pull this out to a daily, what a wonderful move up that's been. And this is the reason why it's starting to retrace on itself. It's a little bit like yesterday when I showed you the FTSE, and you've got a wave up, a wave down, a wave up, a wave down. Well, there's your wave up, so I'm assuming there's going to be a wave down. Now, I'm only looking for it to get into the first zone. So what we'll do is we'll have a little look at it. So just mark a zone in so I can see exactly where it is I'm wanting to be, which is there. Nice and simple. I want to get that into here. Now, what kind of pip rate have I got? So it's currently sitting at 45. So 10, yeah, I can get sort of 10 pips out of that. I'm quite happy with that. So let's have a look. Take it to a 15-minute. What's happening? Oh, well, it's collapsing lovely, isn't it? Can't deny that. Pop that over onto there. Pull that down. Let's have a look. There's no point doing a candle count of sorts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we kind of at the base of where we want to be. We're going to do a quick order into this green zone. Boom, boom, boom. 5 or a pip. Under there. We're going to go 1 for 10. And I'm going to put another one in at 15. Same place. That's it. Right. So that one's kind of set in stone. I'm not going to go crazy with this one. And I'm not going to bounce it either. I'm just going to let it slam into target and be happy with what I get. Why is that? Because it's one of those markets that I don't particularly like and I just want to get in and get out. And that'll pay me. As soon as that's paid, I'll pull it into sort of break free or risk free rather. Then I'll move that into where are we at? 15. Maybe get 20 pips out of it. So we'll leave it there, and we're not gonna sort of push our luck, shall we say. So that's that one. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna sort of pause the camera a second. No, actually I'll leave it. I think it's going to trigger in just a second. I was going to pause it and come back to it when it triggers, but I think this is pretty good to go. And in the meantime, while I'm looking at that, I'll take a look at the Swissy US. I'll see if there's something there. If there is, I'll add it into the trade. If not, I'll just let this one play out. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll catch you at the end. And that was that, guys. All done. It's spiked down. Took the orders out. What these are, just if you haven't seen them before, they're just areas where I'll re-enter the market if it goes against me. And as you can see, it went away, came up to there, put an extra order in, down it went. So let's have a look. There you go. Hit my 200 quid for the day. So that's me done. I could start looking to re-enter the markets if I so wish, but it's 2 o'clock and I don't want to chance me luck. So that was kind of a quick look at how I use my sheet. The sheet pulled out this particular market, the Swiss JPY, and it also helped pick my direction just by breaking down the difference between the strength and the rate of change. Ultimately though, it's not a direction picker, it was a product picker. It just so happens it helps guide you in the right direction. So, quick one today, guys. Hope it made sense. If you're stuck, I'm very easy found. Just look in the description below, you'll find all my contact details. And I answer every comment that is posted on the video. So as always, guys, do what you love and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.